The article discusses the erosion of press freedom and privacy rights in India, citing recent actions against journalists from NewsClick as examples. The author highlights the outdated laws governing search and seizure powers, leading to invasive tactics by law enforcement agencies. The piece points out the clash between these practices and constitutional rights to privacy and protection against self-incrimination. The author criticized the judiciary for its inaction in addressing these issues, emphasizing the need for judicial courage to protect journalistic freedom and constitutional principles amidst the rise of digital authoritarianism in the country.
The article emphasizes the significance of mental health as a universal human right, particularly for informal workers, a segment often overlooked. Globally, 15% of working-age adults suffer from mental disorders, influenced by factors like unstable employment, discrimination, and poor working conditions. In India, where over 90% of the workforce is informal, mental health issues are exacerbated by lack of social protections, gender disparities, and unemployment, impacting the youth and elderly. The article criticized inadequate social security measures, citing the need for a relook at India's Code on Social Security 2020. Urgent proactive policies are necessary to safeguard mental health as a fundamental human right and align with sustainable development goals.
The recent surprise attack by Hamas on Israel, resulting in approximately 700 casualties, underscores the unsustainable situation in the occupied Palestinian territories and the threat posed by non-state actors like Hamas to Israel. Tensions had been escalating in the West Bank, but the coordinated attack from Gaza caught many off guard. The violence in the region had been a daily occurrence, with 200 Palestinians and 30 Israelis killed in the year before the attack. The indiscriminate violence by Hamas against Israeli civilians is condemned, but the prolonged occupation, Israeli settlements, and restrictions on Palestinians have fueled radicalism. Despite past military actions, Hamas remains resilient. The article emphasizes that lasting peace requires addressing the core issue of Palestine, as military interventions alone would be superficial without addressing the root problem.
India's record-breaking haul of 107 medals, including 28 golds, at the Hangzhou Asian Games has marked a significant moment in its sporting history, outshining previous achievements. The medals came from a diverse range of sports, indicating India's increasing excellence across various disciplines. While notable achievements were seen, especially in badminton and table tennis, some medals held more value due to the high level of competition in Asia. However, the article points out that India still has a gap to bridge in terms of global standards, with only a handful of performances being truly world-beating. The article highlights the need for consistent efforts and efficient administration to elevate Indian sports to international levels.
The article discusses the long-standing Israeli-Palestinian conflict and the challenge of achieving a two-state solution. While many stakeholders are involved, the key decision-makers are the Israeli public. The recent Hamas attacks on Israel have sparked debates on whether these events will push Israelis to support the creation of a sovereign Palestinian state or reinforce their fears about Palestinian aggression. The central obstacle to a two-state solution is the inability of Palestinians to convince Israelis that they can coexist peacefully if given sovereignty. The article emphasizes the need for a credible Palestinian leadership that can assure Israelis of peaceful coexistence for any progress to occur.
Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's recent visit to Nizamabad in North Telangana has sparked controversy. During the visit, he claimed that Telangana Chief Minister K. Chandrasekhar Rao had sought to join the National Democratic Alliance (NDA) and form an alliance with the Bharatiya Janata Party (BJP). Rao's party, Bharat Rashtra Samiti (BRS), denied the allegations, and Rao himself has yet to respond. The accusations have led to a political frenzy in the region, with opposition parties like Congress trying to capitalize on the situation. However, the BJP's internal struggles and lack of a cohesive strategy might hinder its chances in the upcoming elections.
The Reserve Bank of India's Consumer Confidence Survey for September 2023 indicates that urban consumers entered the festival season with increased confidence. The survey, covering 19 key cities and 6,077 participants, revealed that 36% believed the general economic situation had improved, the highest since 2016. Optimism about job opportunities was also high, with 34% stating improvement. Additionally, 25% felt their income levels had increased, the highest since 2018. However, 91% believed commodity prices had risen. Despite current optimism, households displayed strong optimism about future earnings as per the RBI's observations, with a positive outlook for the economy, employment, income, and spending.
India's scheduled tribe, CENT, communities, constituting 8.6% of the population, primarily reside in 26 states and 6 union territories. Article 244 of the Indian Constitution is crucial for STs, allowing the declaration of scheduled areas. However, many CENT villages are excluded, leaving 59% of STs without applicable rights, including land acquisition and biodiversity laws. The absence of viable CENT majority administrative units hampers the extension of provisions. While there are guiding norms, no specific criteria identify scheduled areas. PESA Act in 1996 empowered Gram Sabhas, but challenges remain, emphasizing the need for better delineation and extension of scheduled areas.
Multimodal artificial intelligence (AI) systems, allowing users to interact with AI through various modes like text, images, and audio, are emerging as the next frontier in AI development. OpenAI recently announced the addition of multimodal capabilities to its GPT 3.5 and GPT 4 models, allowing them to analyze images and engage in conversations with users. Multimodal AI combines text, images, and audio data during training, enabling applications in fields like image generation, automatic captioning, hate speech detection, autonomous driving, and medicine. Companies like Meta and Google are actively researching and developing multimodal AI systems for diverse real-world applications.
In a significant shift, Hamas' attack on Israel on 7 October 2023 has challenged Israel's security model and brought the Palestine issue back to the forefront of West Asian geopolitics. The attack, reminiscent of the 1973 Yom Kippur War, has punctured Israel's aura of invincibility, revealing that deterrence doesn't hold in asymmetric conflicts. While Hamas has taken a huge risk by resorting to violence, it has managed to reassert the centrality of the Palestine issue in the region's political dynamics. The attack has disrupted the status quo, raising questions about the sustainability of Israel's security policies and strategies.
India's large adolescent population, comprising around 253 million people, holds the promise of economic prosperity. However, mental health issues among adolescents, including anxiety and depression, are a significant concern. Existing policies, such as the Rashtriya Kishore Swasthya Karyakram (RKSK), have been slow to address mental health, and awareness about available resources is low. To address this, policymakers need to shift from the current medical model of mental health to a convergent model, considering the complex interplay of factors. A holistic approach encompassing education, nutrition, and mental health support is crucial to unlock the potential of India's youth.
Harvard University professor Claudia Goldin has been awarded the 2023 Nobel Prize in Economics for her research on the gender gap in the labor market. Goldin's work spans 200 years of women's participation in the workplace, revealing that despite economic growth, women's pay hasn't consistently caught up to men's. She emphasizes the connection between family responsibilities and employment choices, where women often opt for jobs allowing them to balance home duties, resulting in lower pay. Goldin's research sheds light on the complex nature of the gender gap, offering insight for policymakers to address the issue effectively.